Taurus singles, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. Keep in mind that this reading can go vice versa. Feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for more clarity if you happen to need it. Taurus, you can't move on from somebody. Or they haven't moved on from you. You kind of think they did. This is a general reading, so of course it's not going to resonate with everyone. Leo for some of you. Including the outcome and the details. So keep that in mind as you listen. Okay? You might be thinking of traveling to see someone. Someone that you used to deal with. Someone you still care about. Excuse me. But the fact is, you do have someone on your mind. What are you going to do about it, though? Could be a Pisces. Okay, so you have this back and forth thing with someone. This doesn't seem like a new person. So, based on what I see here, if you're not interested in hearing about someone from the past, here is your opportunity to exit from the reading. I keep getting Leo. And yes, I did switch decks. Leo. Someone's defensive. What's that about? Okay. Or past tense was defensive. It still could be present tense. But it looks like you're willing to be a fool for love. Taurus. You want to start fresh with somebody. You want a clean slate. You want to begin again. You're hoping that someone can let go of all the past drama, shenanigans, etc. So the two of you can move forward. Okay, so obviously things crumbled. There was a crash and burn between you and this person in the past. Possibly with a Scorpio. I just want to know what's going on, Taurus. What are you going to do about this? You got somebody on your mind. Okay, so here it is. I feel like this is a subconscious thought. Like you're fearing that they're not going to give you a second chance. Though you didn't want this relationship to end. You obviously haven't moved on from this person. They're still on your mind, but you're either you've sworn that you would never give this person a second chance, or they're saying it about you, or this is what you're thinking, which is why you're a bit hesitant. You haven't turned your back on this person, but you're taking forever, right? You're taking your sweet time. You're going slow as molasses. Why? In matters of the heart, I don't understand. And forgive me for throwing my 2 cents in there, but with matters of the heart, if you love somebody, tell them. Why hold it in? I mean, unless you have good reason to. But if it's just fear, gosh, put your fear aside, put your pride aside, and go for it. Now, one of you is viewing the other one as very demanding, like a diva. Someone feels like their partner, their ex-partner, yeah, this is a soulmate, like their ex-partner believes that the world owes something to them. They feel like they're owed something, like they're God's gift to this world. And we all are, but you know, someone is taking it way overboard. So you're just sitting there waiting. Why? What are you waiting for? I haven't gotten down to the meat and the potatoes of it. What are you waiting for? Why are you hesitating? And it keeps telling me there's a Leo. Okay, you've got the courage. You've mustered it up, but you're still dragging your feet. You had beef with this person in the past. Obviously, what relationship doesn't go through its ups and downs? But you feel like this person left you out in the cold, Taurus, and you're hurt by it. Why were you defensive? That's what I want to know. What are you Okay, the Devil. Is that why you're defensive? That makes sense. So some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. A defensive Capricorn, possibly. What is this about? That's why you were defensive. You were defensive because someone was lying to you, or this could have been you, Taurus. Just not being honest, more focused on your career than your relationship. It's that way sometimes, I guess. No judgments here or there with that. But someone feels like their kindness was taken for weakness. And someone got tired of dealing with dealing with their partner that was acting shady and deceptive. And someone has made a final decision to shut the other one out. I feel like this is temporary though. Someone may say they've made a final decision, but I mean, if you have this person on your heart so heavily and you see a future with this person, I feel like that's just someone being stubborn. Not being willing to budge, saying, you know what, I'm not going to think about you. I'm going to concentrate on my money, my career, not you. But the fact remains, you're still thinking about this person. And yeah, there's no communication. This is just really irking me. If you love this person, why don't you reach out? Don't let pride be an issue, please. Put your pride aside. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. So you're dealing with someone that maybe you stabbed in the back in the past, or they stabbed you in the back. The fact of the matter is that you guys are hurt. It was like tit for tat. I hurt you, so I'm going to hurt you more. And then back and forth motion. Wanting to hurt the other one up the other one. Yeah, someone didn't feel like they were appreciated. Felt like they were undervalued, but here it is. You want to make a commitment. This is definitely in your conscious thoughts. You want to make a solid offer. You want a commitment. Okay, and you're feeling like a fool because you walked away. So we did have the Fool card, so it's not me calling you a fool. It actually came up in the reading, okay? But I feel like that's what you're feeling. That Fool card is like your subconscious emotion. You're like, I feel foolish that I walked away from this relationship. You know, because it's like now you're hurting. Now you're suffering without this person. Suffering is an extreme word, okay? But you're feeling it. You're feeling their absence. And I feel like you just want to take it all back. And my question is, what is stopping you? So things weren't happy at home between you and this person, and you don't know where you stand with this person. There could be an Aquarius involved. Someone's just not expressing how they feel. I feel like it's like a refusal to say something. I feel like this is pride. Oh, let's see what this Devil is about. I'm seeing Sagittarius. This is sounding familiar. This sounds like someone I know. Not from my own love scenario, aside from that, apart from that. Someone that I know of. Happens to have similar signs, that's going through similar thing. So, okay. What is this Devil card about, please? Well, I don't personally know the person. Okay. There it is. It came out again. Lies, deception. Which is why someone felt like they had to defend themselves. Because someone saw straight through the lies. Oh. Taurus, what are you going to do? Are you going to try to right your wrongs? Don't run away. Come on. What are you running away for? You have the wherewithal to fix it. It's right here. You do. You have what it takes to fix the situation. You come up as the Magician, for goodness sakes. You have what it takes to fix the situation. is what you're fearing. Gossip, naysayers, people that don't want to see you with this person. I mean, if it's for good reason, I get it, okay? And based on what I see in the reading, yeah, I see it. I am a strong believer. I'm not saying this about everyone. It is a general reading, but I'm a strong believer that people can change. People can grow. People don't always remain the same. You know, not everyone wants to be immature all their lives. People grow. People change. Not everyone. You know, some people are absolutely resistant to change. However, I'm a strong believer that God can change people. Just my opinion, okay? Insecurity. So I guess that's what you're feeling. You're feeling insecure. Okay, but you see a future with this person. There's no communication, a lot of drama, a lot of commotion. You're willing to work on it. So my question still is, what are you going to do about it? This is someone that has been in and out of your life. Okay, so, okay. This is becoming clearer. Okay, so what it is Taurus, either this is you or the other person. You're wanting a solid relationship. You don't want this waffling back and forth, this vacillating back and forth. Today I love you, tomorrow I don't. We got in a fight, so I'm ignoring you. I'm not going to speak to you, that type of thing. Someone wants a grown-up relationship. And what your partner in the past felt like they got was immaturity, childishness. They felt like this was a child's play type of relationship. But what your partner wants now is all or nothing, right? It's like either be all in or hit the highway, right? It looks like you have something. You want to communicate. You want a breakthrough. You want to show this person that you've been working on yourself, right? Some of you, someone in the scenario was a workaholic just to try to avoid what was going on in the relationship, or now this is what you've resorted to, being a workaholic to try to get this person out of your mind. I say this out of love. What are you going to do about it, Taurus? I don't say this out of judgment. I say this out of love. If you love this person, what are you going to do about it? See, this is an issue. Say what you mean. Now, someone is, okay, and there's a need for healing. Now, some of you will scream and shout and say, you know what, I've healed. I've moved on. Not everyone has. It looks like you're trying to heal, possibly. But still, you know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. You're going to have to speak up and say something. You know, don't act like you don't care when you really do. Because pride, I promise you, it has no place in matters of the heart. When it comes to matters of the heart, it's like pride doesn't need to be there. Maybe you fear rejection. But the fact remains that you're sad. You're sad without this person. So you say you've healed, right, Taurus? But your inner child is screaming out for attention, for help. Yeah, because maybe that's why you reacted the way that you did in the past. You got a lot of internal pain. That you haven't quite gotten over. You've got some hurdles still to get over. But it's not impossible. It looks like you have the will to do it. You have the strength to do it. And intuitively, you know what these issues are. Now, as far as work is concerned, let's shift gears because that got really heavy. With work, looks like you have something better coming in for you. You got a boss who's very demanding, very pushy. And you feel like things are just falling apart. Like your mind is so discombobulated, you can't think clearly. You're tired of being on the defense at work. And you want something better. Okay, but you have naysayers looming in your ear, looming over your shoulders. Maybe a boss that's trying to micromanage you. Deceptive people. And you don't speak to half these people because maybe a past drama that you had in the, in the past. Past drama in the past. You know what I mean. So yeah, you're thinking about moving on because you want to be happy. Someone on the job hurt you. And you're feeling like things aren't moving forward. You're not getting paid what it is that you deserve. Now, for some of you, you could be finding out abruptly that your job is no more. Like you go into work, they give you your walking papers. For others of you, yeah, because that's what I'm seeing here. Right? And that's why you're heartbroken. Because you didn't see it coming. Okay, but there were backstabbers. People that were gossiping behind your back. You didn't see it, but I feel like you felt it. Who wouldn't feel that type of energy? But guess what? Their loss is your gain, because here's a new opportunity that pays even better. So you decided to walk away from this situation and move on. I feel like you wanted to walk away from this situation for quite some time, but maybe there was fear involved. Maybe you felt like you couldn't make ends meet, obviously, if you walked away. You had some naysayers on the job, people that were trying to set you up, but it was like you were reluctant to say anything about it. I feel like you're losing the initiative and the drive for your work. I feel like it's very draining for you. Very stressful. I feel like sometimes at work you're feeling like things are just falling apart. You're not happy with what it is that you're doing. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. And at times you think about walking away from what it is that you're doing. Yeah, but like I said, you're feeling like you can't make ends meet. Like it becomes unbalanced if you walk away. So you're trying to figure out what to do. But I'm seeing another opportunity coming in for you that's going to be better for you anyway. So, where are we? 18 minutes. It's about time to wrap up. All right. Taurus, how teachable are you? What have you learned after all is said and done? Self-love is definitely going to be imperative in your situation, because that inner child is crying out for love and attention. That inner child feels abandoned, feels left out in the cold, feels left behind by the people that he or she loves the most. That inner child needs nurturing. That inner child's heart is broken. So self-love is going to be very imperative, and it has the ability, see, someone's inner child, right? Someone's inner child wants to be happy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, so I'm so happy to see this. You decided to rebuild. Some of you have decided to just leave relationships alone altogether, and you decided to rebuild yourself, right? Others of you, you're rebuilding a relationship with this person that you love, right? You want to grow with this person. You want to work on things with this person. You want to rebuild and make solid again something that crumbled and fell to the ground. You didn't want this situation to end after all. Now, some of you may have become single parents. You may co-parent with someone from the past. And you decided to move on, all right? You did a literal move. For others of you, this might be a literal move to be with this person. in order to rebuild and reestablish a relationship that went south in the past. Okay, and here it is. Yes, absolutely. That's what you're here for. Newness. You're willing to share your love. But this is what's standing in your way. Your darkest fears. Your darkest fears is that you put yourself out there and you face rejection. Because I thought I saw that card. But you're feeling guilty. There's some guilt about the past because you hurt someone that you absolutely love and adore. And now you're trying to find your way back to them. And your darkest fear is that they don't feel the same, that they leave you out in the cold. Okay. So this is heavy. This is someone that was in and out of your life, or vice versa. Taurus, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about this? I'm a big advocate for love. If you love someone, tell them. Let me stay in my own business. Let me stay in my own lane. Sorry about that. Yeah, deception. I only say it because I care, right? I say it with love. Deception. That's obvious here. We got the Devil card. So very soon, clearly decide what you want, Taurus, so that it comes to you now. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, of course, because oftentimes when we think of twin flame soulmate relationships, we feel like it's supposed to be a fairy tale relationship, not full of trauma and conflict. That's not what we expect, initially, at the initial thought of a soulmate relationship. But the fact remains, yeah, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Now you're seeing it. Okay, this could have been past tense. Either you were married, and if you're not, you see a lifetime with this person. I know I said I wasn't going to say anything, but what are you going to do about this, Taurus? You want to heal family issues. For those of you who do share children with this person, right? Children. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And yeah, of course, this is your soulmate. You want to bring it back, all those happy times and happy memories, all the playfulness. You feel like you can be yourself with this person. Oh, Taurus, my heart goes out to you. You love this person, but you're kind of just sitting here waiting. Say what you mean. You love this person, say it. Don't be shy. Sometimes we have to put our fears aside because it could actually work out in our favor, But if you don't say anything, you're just gonna sitting there, kicking yourself 5-10 years from now, saying, why didn't I tell this person that I love them? So let's go ahead and pull an advice card for Taurus. Yeah, there's hope in this situation. It's not, all is not lost. Where are we? Where are you, advice cards? Here we go. I'm going to use these. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus singles? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What advice do you have for Taurus singles? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm sorry, I'm just tidying up because I have cards all over my desk and I get really scatterbrained. All right. If things aren't in order. Okay, well that came out right away. I didn't even have to fully shuffle. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So, of course, makes sense. You're growing, you're changing, right? You're willing to work on your weaknesses. You see your weaknesses, you don't like them, and you're working on them. You're doing something about it. You're not just sitting back, right, being some type of shrinking violet. You're not letting the naysayers stop you, and good for you. People are going to talk anyway. Why does it have to bother you? Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So some of you may need some help. Don't let pride be an issue. If you need some help, ask. So Taurus singles, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I am taking personal readings, and you can book directly on my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. You can also reach out to me on the Instant Go app. Please give me 24 hours on that Instant Go app, okay? Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will see you soon. Bye for now.